Hey guys, it's JW, and up at the elementary school waiting to cross the kids, and I decided I'd jump on it. So I got about 10 minutes, so which is pretty good for me lately. I've been running late at most of these locations because, I don't know, they're getting a lot more kids, but with a lot less enrollment. I find it strange because this should be the time of year that a parent might concern themselves with a child walking because of the ice. There's lots of ice and snow around. Snow's not a problem. I'd rather walk on snow any day of the week than have to negotiate the ice. But, yeah, so, I wanted to share a tip, if you would, from an old guy, okay? I'm 79, and my tip is 3 words. Don't get old. Now, I find each year, especially this time of year, I'm more, I don't want to use the word afraid, because it's not like I'm afraid. I'm capable of negotiating ice and snow and know when to, avoid it by walking on the outside of it or whatever. But I'm more conscious of my movements because I don't have confidence anymore in the ability not to fall. It's not because of a balance issue or anything. It's because I think it's like anything. And those of you who may have played sports or, even if you're in a critical situation, combat, or someone on the street, it comes up to you and you're weary of their appearance or whatever the case might be. You tend to tense up. Okay? And when you tense up, your reflexes are in fight or flight mode, but they're also not in perfection mode. Now, by perfection mode, take an athlete like LeBron James or any great, what's the fellow from Japan? I'm having a memory loss on his name, Otaki. Anyway, he plays for the Dodgers. He's a great pitcher and great hitter. When those guys participate in their sports, everything is instinctive. They don't think about it. They don't worry about it. It's just instinct. They do things instinctively. And when you get old, you lose, I believe, based on my experiences. And I've asked other older people even older than me. And I remember back when I was a kid, the old timers in the neighborhood, my parents and some other old timers would always say that they had a fear for something they've never had a fear for before, like maybe security. They have to get a double lock for their door because they're afraid if someone breaks in. Whereas when you're younger, someone breaks in and you got a good chance of knocking them on their butt and calling the police. But if you're older, the chances are someone 40 or 50 years younger than you is going to give you a hard time and probably win the fight. Okay, so I guess that's what I mean by don't get old. And today I noticed I had to park my car on this side street today. I usually park up on the sidewalk area where no people walk on, and I leave enough room for somebody to walk on anyway. But I pull up on that area, the shoulder of the road type area. And today, because of all the snow that's been plowed over the last several storms, we've had, I don't know, maybe 4 storms, and they've all been, 5 or 6 inches, not big storms, but they came kind of in succession. You get 1 or 2 a week, and when they plow, it all mounts up, and the next thing you know, it looks like we had a major snowstorm. The drifts are, in some areas, 3 feet high. So I can't pull up on the shoulder of the road anymore. Even though I have a Jeep, I can pretty much get through anything with my car. That's not the problem. But when you got, snowbanks 3 or 4 feet high, even if I got it up there, which I could, the car would be on such a slant that it would be impossible to get out of it probably. So I park on this side street, which is across the street from where I want to be. And so now I have to negotiate. Hopefully someone sees my gear, which is pretty colorful, and they know I'm a crossing guard. The same people come by every day. They pick up their children, and then they ride around and come back down where I am. And, most people see me every day. So it's not like, oh, surprise, surprise, it's this guy in a yellow reflective coat. It's, I'm here every day. So it makes it harder for me to get across the street. And usually to get across the street, I have to negotiate another smaller snowbank, which is, when I say snowbank, they're no longer snowbanks, they're ice banks, okay? And this is another gripe I have. We have a really good custodian at the other school I do, but this custodian, he does a good job up by the school, but he pretty much ignores I say pretty much because occasionally he'll shovel a little bit of it out. He pretty much ignores the crosswalk area that needs to be cleared so the kids have a path. I don't expect a big shovel job, just enough of a path, clear a path that we can get through, both myself and the kids before I let them out. Because otherwise, again, kids, they'll walk on a sheet of ice. They don't have any problem. They never fall, almost never. Occasionally I'll see a kid take a fall, but for the most part, and that's that confidence factor. And so, anyway, I'm a little disappointed at the way they've done the school the past couple of years up here, but I used to have a guy up here who was real good, and I knew him well, and if there was a problem, I could just call him and tell him, hey, I need the cross, and he'd be, John, I'm sorry, I didn't get to that yet, I'll take care of it. But the new guy, I haven't even met him, but, he's not doing a great job. So maybe I got to find out if I can get his number from another custodian and just say, hey, listen, I'm not complaining, I'm not going to report you or anything, I just need that area shoveled out because I'm afraid someone's going to, fall and hurt themselves. So that's my complaint for the day, and again, I'll leave you with these 3 words: don't get old. Take care. It's good talking to you, folks. See you on the next one.